Hey, this is Ryan Tucker again with Enterprise Realtors, Mid-South Home Rentals, and we're doing a special on my rental property at 6912 Dovefield in Bartlett. And we're going through and talking about the ways to upgrade a home in order to increase the rents. That's one of the most popular questions we get from investors these days is, how do we increase the rents? I'm seeing on rental.com or Zillow that rents are $300, $400, maybe $500 more per month than what you guys are currently leasing my home for. Well, this is my personal rental home. I've owned it for about 12, maybe 14 years. Had the same tenant in it the whole time. They paid $12.50 in rent, and that was market rent at the time, but we're seeing rental numbers all the way up to $2,000 a month. My rent ready cost, a lot of times it's surprising when someone has lived in a home this long, how much it's going to cost just to put it back into a general rent ready state. So just going through, if you look, nothing is really torn up in the home. I could walk you through the entire home, and I will in a minute as I explain some of the things that we're going to do, but it's not torn up. But to repaint the exterior, repaint the interior, fix the things that are needed, replace the flooring that's now worn out. My rent ready quote was around $11,500, about $12,000. So I met the contractors over here and said, well, let's see if we can increase the rents up to closer to that 2,000 mark. But instead of spending $11,000 or $12,000, I think I'm going to wind up spending about $20,000 to put this into a very good condition that would demand that higher rent. So when we call investors back that we manage for and tell them they're going to spend somewhere between $12,000 and $20,000 for a rent ready, you get some raised eyebrows, you get some questions, you get some concerns. So we wanted to do a video to show you that it affects us because we're investors too, just like it does you. Same vendors are doing the work, same people are overseeing it, but we're shooting for the exact same goals. This house, I've owned it long enough now, it's getting closer to being paid off. And I want to put it in a condition that will be ready for an investor or a tenant for the next 5, 10, 15 years.